Sister Wives. Robyn's excuse flops about her Coyote Pass ownership. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. Sister Wives unleashes Kody Brown and Robyn Brown's attempt to justify owning the lion's share of Coyote Pass this week on the TLC series. Janelle Brown started the ball rolling last week with a warning to Meri Brown. Janelle suggested Meri should tread cautiously around Kody's ideas of the financial split of the land. When Meri heard this, she insisted Kody would have her back, but something is about to change drastically during this week's episode. Sister Wives. Kody Brown and Robyn Brown have monopoly on Coyote Pass land. In Sunday's upcoming Sister Wives episode, Meri Brown sees Coyote Pass is monopolized by Kody Brown and Robyn Brown. The way it reads on paper, Meri Brown only gets 1/3 of one of the 4 plots of land. This leaves her owning the smallest piece of the family's entire property. Kody Brown made a land swap with Christine Brown, so she is no longer affiliated with their Coyote Pass property. But the other 4 adults from the Sister Wives' defunct marriage still own it together. But from the looks of things on paper, Meri and Janelle do not own a fair share. The diagram below in this article shows the owners of each parcel of land. So, their Coyote Pass property is divided into 4 lots. This should give each of them an equal 1/4 of this real estate holding. But the way it stands now, Kody and Robyn own the lion's share of the property. Meri calls it a monopoly. Janelle Brown in jeopardy of losing it all. Kody Brown looks into the camera during this Sunday night's Sister Wives episode and confesses how he thought about not being fair to Janelle with the Coyote Pass land. Then he also said he thought she was about to do it to him first. Kody didn't elaborate on how he thought Janelle would do this, but considering he and Robyn own the majority of the Sister Wives family's Coyote Pass land, you would think he had the upper hand on this. But he smiles and coos about his wife, Robyn, who wouldn't let him gyp his ex-wife because Robyn Brown has a conscience. Well, just how far does Robyn's conscience go? When Robyn Brown needed to explain why the ownership of the family's Coyote Pass land appears monopolized by her and Kody, fans thought she gave a rather lame excuse. Some wondered where her conscience was when answering questions about this. Sister Wives. Robyn speaks for Kody. Sister Wives celebrity Robyn Brown finds her voice in the upcoming episode. Meri Brown tells Janelle she is angry. The preview doesn't elaborate on the source of that anger. But as the clip rolls along, Meri cautiously talks to Kody and Robyn about Coyote Pass. This also suggests to Sister Wives fans that Meri's anger comes from the topic of fair ownership of this land. More specifically, the conversation was likely about whether Kody has intentions of making each of the 4 owners whole with their fair share of this family asset. Then, when it is Robyn Brown's turn for a confessional, she explains why she and Kody Brown own the most shares of Coyote Pass land. Sister Wives fans were shocked over her dismissal of this fact as if it meant nothing. Sister Wives. Robyn shocks fans with bizarre excuse. She claims Kody set it up this way. When Robyn saw the deeds for the first time, she questioned Kody Brown. But he said this was no big deal. Then gave the excuse that he had little time to think about it, and this was the quickest way to seal the deal back then. Fans were furious to think that Robyn thought anyone would buy this excuse. It is just as easy to pen Janelle Brown or Meri Brown's names into the documents as it was to write Robyn Brown. Traditionally, the Sister Wives ladies were used to Kody Brown being a co-owner on every property his wives owned. But instead of Robyn's name on the parcels in the images above, viewers suggest it would have been just as easy to assign the properties fairly to the other wives, which didn't happen. When Sister Wives first aired on TLC in 2010, viewers felt intrigued by the massive polygamist family. The Browns seemed so happy and functioned well as a single unit. But over time, it became abundantly clear they weren't as well off as they wanted. The world to think. As season 19 continues, many fans have soured on the family and strongly believe they're lying to the public. See what viewers have to say amid the Brown family's implosion. Sister Wives viewers think they've figured out the family. All reality television shows have a little bit of manipulated elements. But some Sister Wives viewers think the entire show is now scripted. They may have started out as a polygamist family, but fans now think they largely stayed together for the money. Viewers have never been quiet about their opinions online. But now, it seems like more fans detest the Brown family. I feel like it's so obvious what has gone on here. Kody wanted out of all of his marriages with all the wives except Robyn from the time they got married, one Sister Wives fan wrote online. But the show brought in money, a flood of it. So he threw breadcrumbs to these other wives as long as he could possibly keep the charade going. Unfortunately, Meri was the most naive out of all the wives. Other Sister Wives viewers have left comments on social media, including, "I think if they were going to have any chance to stay a family they would have built another apartment onto the house in Lehi for Robyn and stayed in Utah. Meri was living the religion she knew and he was giving her mixed signals behind the scenes. The show from the start was a lie that they all went along with for money. They were never going to get arrested from the start, was all for cameras. As long as Sister Wives draws in viewers, most agree that TLC will keep it going. However, there are many viewers who think the show has long overstayed its welcome on the network. If TLC wants to keep the series alive, they'll need to pivot and focus on content fans actually want to see. There's been rumors about a spin-off starring Christine and Janelle, but fans will have to wait and see what happens next. Sister Wives fans are calling out Kody and Robyn Brown's thieving ways. Recently, Janelle Brown sat down with her former sister wife, Meri Brown, to discuss their lot, Coyote Pass. As far as Meri was concerned, Janelle was in charge of the family money, which was the furthest thing from the truth. So, what are viewers saying about the couple's behavior? Kody and Robyn Brown have lived way above their means for many years. They have been spotted living large and shopping at extravagant stores, acting like they do not have a care in the world. Most recently, they splurged on a $2.1 million home while they still owned their other Flagstaff mansion. They had taken it off the market, which raised some eyebrows. Additionally, they still had Coyote Pass, the land the Browns purchased before the first three wives left the family. There was still money owed on the lots, so it seemed Kody and Robyn were spending first and thinking later. The couple also took out a $1,680,000 loan on their new mansion. It was soon announced that their OG Flagstaff home, which had been unlisted, was secretly sold above the selling price. This was big news as it looked like they could give the ex-wives some money back that they had helped contribute. For years, there had been a family pot that helped pay for things. Yet, Kody, Robyn, and their 5 kids seemed to benefit the most out of everyone. Now, the fans are calling the couple out, and rightfully so. A Reddit thread was started to challenge Kody and Robyn Brown as well as their spending habits. The op wrote this: "Robyn and Kody are thieves. How much money do you think Robyn and Kody kept and how much Christine, Meri, Janelle got of the family pot every month? Seriously, Janelle is in AFC King student apartment and Robyn is living in $1 million house. Also, has she ever worked?" So, did fellow Sister Wives fans agree that the couple were thieves, or did they have a difference of opinion? Fraud and stealing. Fans definitely felt that there was fraud and stealing going on behind the scenes, but they struggled to pinpoint when and where. Just my crazy theory here, but I believe Kody was taking a salary percentage right off the top every time the family got paid. Some BS like CEO of Kody Brown Family Entertainment. I think there was some fraudulent spending going on. The amount, no clue. Kody said the only thing he feared was being broke. He is a narcissistic master manipulator. And I 100% believe he hid money and other assets from everyone. Janelle Brown had pointed out how she knew Kody and Robyn Brown had assets in the form of paintings and such. So, she was onto them, but Meri Brown was struggling to understand. When Janelle shared how naive Meri was when speaking to Christine Brown-Woolley, it was laughable. Christine and Janelle agreed that had the latter been in charge of the family money, they would have been far better off. The latest season of Sister Wives has revealed 4 unhappy wives, all miserable over their polygamous marriage to Kody Brown. Episodes revealing Meri, Janelle, Christine or Robyn smiling are rare. Meanwhile, Brown seems unwilling to work on his relationships and fans want his wives to leave. However, as each season unfolds, the family has somehow managed to stay together. Is there something that Kody gives to his relationships that somehow keeps them together? Surely, it is not the TLC paycheck that brings them back season after season. Sister Wives and Husband, Kody Brown. Over 15 seasons of Sister Wives, fans have watched as Kody's multiple children grow up. This has led to us understanding that he isn't just a bad husband, but also a worthless father. Who can forget how he tried to force Christine to delay her daughter's pain-relieving surgery? In the process, when Janelle said she felt neglected by him, he nearly rolled his eyes in true Kody fashion. Brown may be charming to the women when he is courting them, but once he has them snared, he stops making any effort. This is not only relating to his treatment of his wives, but also his children. So why do the wives stay with Kody? What does Kody Brown offer his wives? In the case of Robyn, her former, abusive marriage ended in divorce. When looking at another husband, she obviously needed a safe home for herself and her children. While many think Kody is abusive, apparently he is nowhere near as bad as her former husband. It is, therefore, understandable that Robyn would stay, as she has her desired safe home. In the case of the other three women, marriage to Kody does give them a certain amount of security. Yes, he may be a lousy husband, but he has stated that he will never divorce any of his wives. In fact, he said at one stage that the double standard is I don't get to leave, but they can. This does, indeed, apply to his first wife, Meri, even though he admits they no longer have a relationship. In fact, in a recent interview with Us Weekly, she did say their relationship is dead and over. According to Kody, his faith and his conscience wouldn't allow him to divorce any of his wives. One major benefit the wives believe they have is that Kody has guaranteed them a place in heaven. Despite being kicked out of their church, the Browns do maintain that God commanded that men take many wives. In fact, the women that do submit to this will get a special place in heaven. While their current circumstances on sister wives look far from heavenly for the wives, Kody does wonder. He sometimes asks if they married him because they truly wanted to live a polygamous lifestyle. However, alternatively, Kody wonders if they felt commanded to do so because of their religion. Physical safety. On paper, Kody offers his wives physical safety, a lifelong commitment and that special place in heaven. While he is certainly not a great husband, Meri, Janelle, Christine and Robyn seem to be willing to settle because he offers their most basic requirements. However, Sister Wives fans do wonder just how long this situation can continue. They believe it is only a matter of time before the polygamous marriage falls apart. Should that happen, all four wives could hopefully find happiness, security and everything they need outside of the polygamous situation. Janelle Brown sounds very positive and upbeat on her Instagram these days. In a recent promo, she came over as totally on top of multiple areas of her life. While admittedly, it was a promo, her words reveal a very definite attitude to her life. Actually, she sounds rather similar in her approach to her fellow wife, Meri. Off-screen, the Sister Wives star seems way less miserable than on the TLC show. Did some of Meri's positivity rub off on her? Janelle Brown revealed that she feels spoiled on Instagram. Positive approaches to life seem to lead to an appreciation for all the little things. Just the other day, Kody's second wife talked about how spoiled and thrilled she felt with the simple fact that she obtained a box of fresh produce. Actually, as she often shares about cabbages and carrots, and other natural food, it's clear that she takes joy in visiting the farmers' markets. In fact, she certainly reveals that many rewards lie in the simplicity of simple foods. In another Janelle Brown Instagram post, we reported that, referring to Meri Brown, Janelle wrote that Kody's first wife taught her the value of being industrious. Well, Sister Wives fans who are familiar with Meri on Instagram know that she finds fulfillment in being industrious. Additionally, she faces her fears by actively staying positive. In fact, she looks for reasons to feel grateful and fulfilled. It works for her, as often, she looks sunny and smiley despite her many adversities in her life. Maybe Janelle wants some of that positivity for herself, so Meri influenced her ailments, feeling good, and reaching for greatness. Janelle Brown knows how it is to fear elements. Recall, back in March this year, she talked about her cancerous tumor that doctors removed. Not terminal cancer, at least she attended to it before it became worse. Additionally, now she passes on the dangers of skin cancer, turning it into a positive message for her sister wives' fans. In her latest Instagram post, the TLC star talked about ailments. In her post that Janelle Brown shared on Instagram on May 28, Janelle sounded very upbeat. Within a long post, she noted, "Don't accept your ailments, you're made for more." Next, she talked about how, the challenge seems not about becoming someone you're not. Then she added, "Rather, uncover the greatness already within you." The Sister Wives star points out that everyone has greatness within them, so why ignore ailments that ruin your. The firstborn turned 27 on May 21. Luckily for Logan, his mother and fiancé made sure his day was nothing short of amazing. Janelle came to Las Vegas from Arizona to celebrate with Logan and Michelle. They went to dinner, which the proud mom shared on Instagram. It has been a big year for Logan, who received his MBA from the University of Las Vegas, Nevada in December. He deserves to be celebrated. Yet fans cannot help but notice how preoccupied Kody has been with Robyn and their children. He went so far as to tell his third wife, Christine, to postpone their daughter, Ysabel's surgery or to send her alone. Kody did not think it was safe for him to travel or be away for an extended period of time during the pandemic. It was such dire surgery, Ysabel broke down in front of her dad. Ultimately, she did get the surgery, but viewers and his own family have noted Kody's selfishness. Though he said he would be there for all of his wives if they got sick, Meri vehemently disagrees. He did not even know Mariah and Audrey had left for Utah to run Lizzie's Heritage Inn. Now, he has missed his son's birthday. But, did a tweet from March allow for forgiveness? On March 28, Kody tweeted about birthdays. It was while season 15 was airing and there was a handful of Brown birthdays. Unfortunately, the huge celebrations could not go on. So, more intimate ones took place. He and Christine went on a long drive as restaurants were closed. They had family dinners with just mom, dad, and kids instead of all 18 family members. In the tweet, Kody defended having big birthdays and making it the best celebration possible, especially for monumental ages. So, why was he absent from Logan's big day? Things have finally started to open up. His son has an MBA, no more excuses. Kody is also very Twitter happy, so the least he could have done was send a tweet. Sister Wives season 15 shined a spotlight on all of Kody's relationships. He apparently has issues with all of his wives. While most fans place the blame on Kody, the problem isn't just him. Despite the backlash, Kody managed to win over fans through his TLC show. However, most fans are calling for Kody's 4 wives to leave him. Christine, Janelle, Meri, and Robyn are looking increasingly unhappy on the show. All of their problems came to light amid the coronavirus pandemic, as witnessed in the newer season. While most of the wives are holding on to their polygamous relationship, viewers are hoping that their family will fall apart. Sister Wives stars struggle with polygamous marriage. Sister Wives criticize the polygamous lifestyle. They don't like that it puts the husband's needs ahead of his own wives. The wives must remain faithful to his husband, while he can have as many wives as he wants. Christine's aunt, Kristen Decker, spoke out against the polygamous lifestyle. Then men will be the leaders. The men are the ones who bring the women to heaven if they qualify, Kristen told Radar Online. The final decisions are with the men. If any of those women wanted to have another man, they couldn't. It's not an equality or equal system. Christine revealed the intense jealousy among the wives. In the autobiography, Becoming Sister Wives, the story of an unconventional marriage, Christine described a time when she had crippling jealousy. She didn't like seeing her husband marry another woman, and she noted the feeling as weakness. Kody asked each of his wives to keep their feelings to themselves so he can have relationships with other women. Sister Wives have called for all of Kody's wives to leave him. They look forward to seeing if it's going to happen in the next season. Kody has not worked on himself or any of his 4 marriages. In season 15, Kody and Meri celebrated their 30th wedding anniversary, which made viewers cringe. Meri tried to put the moves on Kody, but he shut her down. He then suggested that she should have divorced him. He claims that he's the faithful one in his marriage. It's clear that Kody is not over Meri's infidelity. Fans slammed him for asking one of his wives to divorce him if he's not going to work on his relationship. If Kody allows his relationship with Meri to suffer, then the same could happen with the other wives. Despite his attempts to run multiple households, he doesn't have the big, happy family he desperately wants. The Brown family has many issues within their multiple households. As for Kody, he doesn't understand why his wives aren't happy. Maybe if all of his wives left, this would allow Kody to reflect on his own actions and become the man he should be. Meri Brown plans to fully enjoy her summer this year, as they can travel again. At least this year, it becomes more acceptable for a vacation as long as people stay safe and social distance carefully. It looks like a break from her studies and homekeeping comes along soon, as she talked with her sister wives' fans about vacation options. Now, she revealed which vacation she and her husband Caleb chose. Meri Brown looks great this summer. Fans know that the TLC star looks fantastic these days. In fact, she recently shared herself dressed for summer in a sky blue top and her sunglasses on. Out in the sunshine, she actually looked sizzling hot and sexy, fans thought. Clearly, the idea of relaxing in light clothes and enjoying a warm vacation already gets her in a good mood. The busy bee mom studies and runs her home and raises her two kids EVK and Axel. However, it's also okay to look like a hot mom. As soon as the warmer weather arrived, Meri Brown started sharing photos of the kids enjoying the outdoors again. Back in April, she took the kids to the park, a favorite destination. There, she couldn't resist giving them a warm weather treat. Little Axel, aged 4, seems so sweet with his little sister. He gladly let her have some of his snow cone. Actually, with Evie toddling around confidently these days on her false foot, an active Axel, they probably enjoy a lot of fun during their summer vacation. Ideas for a summer vacation. Unfortunately, a lot of Instagram posts by Meri Brown come via her Instagram stories, so they don't stay up for long. However, she asked about ideas for kid-friendly holiday ideas. Plus, she asked for ideas about summer clothes for kids. Sister Wives fans know that they live in North Carolina, so she wasn't planning on places like Florida. Probably, with 2 little kids, they didn't plan on a major mission traveling out of state. Sometimes, traveling a long way with small kids tuckers out the parents, which kind of misses the whole point of vacation. As season 19 continues, many fans have soured on the family and strongly believe they're lying to the public. See what viewers have to say amid the Brown family's implosion. Sister Wives viewers think they've figured out the family. All reality television shows have a little bit of manipulated elements. But some Sister Wives viewers think the entire show is now scripted. They may have started out as a polygamist family, but fans now think they largely stayed together for the money. Viewers have never been quiet about their opinions online. But now, it seems like more fans detest the Brown family. I feel like it's so obvious what has gone on here. Kody wanted out of all of his marriages with all the wives except Robyn from the time they got married, one Sister Wives fan wrote online. But the show brought in money, a flood of it. So he threw breadcrumbs to these other wives as long as he could possibly keep the charade going. Unfortunately, Meri was the most naive out of all the wives. Other Sister Wives viewers have left comments on social media, including, "I think if they were going to have any chance to stay a family they would have built another apartment onto the house in Lehigh for Robyn and stayed in Utah. Meri was living the religion she knew and he was giving her mixed signals behind the scenes. The show from the start was a lie that they all went along with for money. They were never going to get arrested from the start, was all for cameras." As long as Sister Wives draws in viewers, most agree that TLC will keep it going. However, there are many viewers who think the show has long overstayed its welcome on the network. If TLC wants to keep the series alive, they'll need to pivot and focus on content fans actually want to see. There's been rumors about a spin-off starring Christine and Janelle, But fans will have to wait and see what happens. Next, Sister Wives revealed Kody Brown and Christine Brown in a volatile exchange when they released a few scenes this week from the upcoming season 17. But the shared husband said something that raised eyebrows among the fans of the TLC show. It sounds like one or more family members might have tainted him against his third wife. So what's up with this? Sister Wives. Kody Brown had help. Christine Brown left Kody Brown, which she revealed last November. But this week, a new clip dropped showing scenes of Sister Wives season 17. In this video, Christine talks about Kody humiliating her more than she ever was in her entire life. She explained that he did this with his attitude when she reached out to him about their intimacy, or lack thereof, more specifically. But instead of Christine only giving her side of the story to the camera, her husband has his say as well. What he has to share may put a different light on things. Well, maybe for some folks who watch Sister Wives. Papa Brown claims his problems started about a year ago. It sounds like Christine shared her feelings about how she wanted to leave her husband of 4 and this got back to him. Christine Brown had more working against her. Christine Brown likely had her reasons why she didn't go to Kody directly. But if she wanted him to know, it should have been her place to tell him. But from what the father of 18 said, it wasn't Christine Brown who told him. Instead, it sounds like whoever she confided in decided to take this to the shared husband. This caused Kody to get angry, so why would someone tattle on Christine like that? The family's patriarch said in the latest Sister Wives preview clip that it was family members who told him first. But a while back, he gave the impression that it was one or more of his wives who made him aware of this. Fans of the reality series applauded Christine Brown for holding nothing back about Kody Brown. The latest preview from the network has the shared hubby and Christine in a one-on-one talk. Then they each take to the camera alone to describe their feelings. While she describes how she felt as one of Kody Brown's wives, the Sister Wives patriarch seems aggravated. He also denies saying that he wasn't going to get intimate with her again. Sister Wives. Interference in Christine and Kody's marriage. Kody Brown said when Christine Brown asked him about intimacy with her in the future, he shrugged his shoulders. While Kody seems to think that was an okay thing to do, Christine doesn't. Plus, many fans back her up on this. Christine couldn't stand for Kody's lack of caring, and this pushed her out the door. But it seems that lack of caring on Kody's part came from him previously hearing she wanted out of their marriage. So, he looks into the Sister Wives camera and states his case. He claims he couldn't get himself to become intimate with someone who plans on leaving him. But, when she talked about this, she might have just wanted to vent to someone she trusted. So, after Kody heard this, it made things worse. So the question fans want to know is why someone would tell Kody what was said. Especially knowing how mad it would make him. Some fans wonder if Christine Brown had a co-wife or two trying to help her out the door by telling Kody Brown. On May 29th, Meri Brown returned to her fans and told them that she took Axel for a summer haircut. Additionally, she told them that she and Caleb decided on taking a camping trip this summer. Well, camping and kids just go together so well once they are potty trained. Families love sitting around the fire and hiking or swimming in creeks. So, it sounds like a really fun vacation lies ahead. However, Meri now needs some suggestions on where to camp. She told her TLC fans that they look for somewhere nice in North Carolina, near the mountains. Perhaps they end up taking a summer vacation somewhere like Blue Bear Mountain Camp or in the Lake James State Park. Sister Wives star Meri Brown shared a couple of photos of her son Axel. The before and after photos seem astonishing as he totally looked different. In fact, it becomes quite obvious that he strongly takes after Janelle Brown's side of the family. Fans might think that he looks like Gabe or Garrison, or perhaps, even Hunter. The photos came after she took her son to get his hair cut. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.